everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about my skincare routine. This is something I've always wanted to do in a blog post, but I wasn't quite sure how to format it in that medium, so we're going to hopefully have this video format work a little bit better. So let's talk about my skin first. I have kind of normal to combination skin, so I can get really oily and I can get really dry. I can get both at the same time, but I tend not to really have breakouts, which is handy. So the trick for me is finding products that can combat both oiliness and dryness and balance my skin while not making one or the other one worse. I really have to work hard to find that balance. So for cleansers, I have been using for the last few months the Olay Fresh Effects cleanser, and this is the white grapefruit and green tea scent flavor, whatever you call it. And what this has is a white swirl, which is a cream cleanser, and then an orange swirl, which is an exfoliating cleanser. And you pump a little bit onto your hand, mix it together, and then rub it onto your skin. And what it does is it nourishes your skin and really helps keep it hydrated. It doesn't strip it down, but it also exfoliates to get all that gunk out of your pores and take off that dead skin. So this is really gentle, but it does a really good job for me of keeping my skin nice and balanced. If for some reason I am having problems with my skin, especially if it's really dry, less so if it's really oily, but if it's really dry, I've been using the St. Ives Smooth and Nourished Oatmeal Scrub and Mask. And this is also cream-based, but it has as the exfoliant ground up pieces of walnut shell. So it's a little bit harsher on the skin, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling raw or stripped. And I actually prefer to use this as a mask. So I just kind of smooth it onto my skin, let it dry, and then I wash it off with warm water and a face cloth. And it does a really good job of just getting rid of all of that dry, dead skin. So that's fantastic. Oh, quickly, I didn't mention what I use to take off my makeup. And for that, I use the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. And this is great because it's like a solid oil product. And you just kind of put it on your face and then work it in. And it melts and gets really like soft, and it breaks down your makeup really nicely. And it doesn't leave your skin oily, sticky, or stripped. It just cleanses off all of that makeup, including mascara, waterproof and normal, and liquid eyeliner, or any eyeliner I should say. So it's a really good product to get all of that stuff off your face. If I have got a breakout, I like to use the Clinique Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel, and this is also salicylic acid based, and especially for whiteheads, this works instantly. If I go to bed, I'll put a little bit on to, my zit or my spot or whatever, and when I wake up in the morning, it's gone. For the more inflamed kind of subsurface spots, this takes a couple treatments to work, but it reduces the inflammation and definitely gets rid of that kind of infection that is a clogged pore. It gets rid of it a little bit faster. So I really like that, and if you have problematic skin, I highly recommend it. Now I switch up my moisturizer based on how my skin is behaving, not necessarily based on morning and night. If my skin is kind of its regular self, just needs a little bit of a moisturizer, but nothing too intense, I like to use the Andalou Naturals Probiotic Plus C Renewal Cream. And I've talked about this a lot on my blog. It smells like oranges, which is really nice, and it's really light and gives you just that little bit of moisture that your skin needs. So that is fantastic. And what I really like about that is I can put it on underneath a full face of makeup and nothing kind of slides around or wears away. That heat, that sits really nicely underneath makeup. And then for my eye cream, I use the Elizabeth Arden Perpetual Moisture 24-Hour Eye Cream. And I have sensitive under eyes, I guess. I can really feel products sitting there, and even with concealers, it's kind of a mission to find something that comfortably sits underneath my eyes, and that definitely does it. It's a very light moisturizer, so if you need something intense, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you just need something to keep your under eyes looking, fresh and moisturized, that is fantastic, and I recommend it. Now, if my skin is really, really dry, I have to use something more intense on it, and for that I use the Nivea Aqua Effect Moisturizing Night Care. This is really thick, and I only put it on at night because makeup does not sit well on top of it, and it definitely leaves your skin looking shiny. It seals in your skin and it gives you that moisture. But that being said, it does a fantastic job. If I put this on at night on a dry patch, I wake up in the morning and that dryness is gone. It's phenomenal for getting that moisture into your skin that you really need. Then if my under eyes or my eyelids are dry, or if I've had an eczema breakout on my eyelids, because you can't use the steroid cream on those, I like to use the 24/7 Nourishing Concentrated Eye Cream. And this is also really nice, but I can definitely feel it sitting on my under eye area, so that's why I only use it at night, or when it doesn't necessarily matter if it's bothering me. It just does a really good job of nourishing. So two other products I just want to mention at the end of this video. I don't wear makeup every day. I don't always wear makeup to film. And if I've had a day where I haven't really left the apartment, there isn't really anything to clean off my skin, or it's really late and I'm really tired, I like to use a face wipe. And I've talked about the Belia 3-in-1 cleansing wipes on my blog a lot. You get those from Shoppers Drug Mart, and they're really nice. But recently I've actually switched from using those to using Clean and Clear Makeup Dissolving Facial Cleansing Wipes. And they say that they instantly dissolve dirt, oil, and makeup, even waterproof mascara. It does a great job of cleansing off that little bit of the day that just kind of needs to be removed. So these are great, and the Belia 3-in-1 wipes are also fantastic. And then the final product that I want to talk about is face masks. Now, I don't use them very regularly, but when I do, I like the Belia face masks. You can get these 3 for $5, and they're fantastic. The clay masks especially, I can get 2 or even 3 uses out of. And they're super cheap, and they just do a really nice job. So I really like these just for kind of those pamper evenings where you just want to treat yourself and have something nice. So that is it for my skincare video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope the video format works for something like this. I will see you soon with my next video. Bye!